They grabbed 21 Christian prisoners, and these Muslims, they were all they were in all black, the Muslims, besides one man. He was the leader. He was in camouflage, and he they all walked these people up to the beach on the edge, and they said, "This is to you, America," and they told these people to denounce their faith. They didn't, and they pushed their heads in the sand, turned back their neck to where their neck was just out, and they
Okay,
grabbed knives and they cut their
look,
heads
you
off.
can stop speaking now. I have no idea why you would be even talking to me about a video like that.
Well, they're Muslims, that's why.
No, there's not necessarily Muslims, they're not necessarily anything. It's a video where you can say anything you want to.
No, they self-identify as Muslims. They
Yeah,
literally
so
said
there's a guy, hang on a second, there's a guy on this app who calls himself Devout Muslim, and he is anything but.
he's agnostic theist. He does that as a joke. I know devout Muslim. He's obviously not. That's a separate account. It's agnostic theist. He doesn't even believe. He's a theist. He's open to the idea of God, but he denounces Islam because of the horrific things that take place and the pedophilia that takes place. But this is not mine. This is nothing I'm saying. But all I'm asking about the 21 is
Stop,
if you've seen it.
stop. Why did you feel a need to bring up pedophilia again?
Well, that's Islam, and that's
No,
the
no, so
reason
let me.
he's not a
No,
Muslim.
stop. Okay, in your Bible, we have Mary at 12 marrying a 90-year-old Joseph. We have Rebecca marrying at 3. I don't think you can really be
Mary
throwing
wasn't
stones.
12. She was like 17.
Well,
She was like
you
16 to
make all of the
17.
claims yourself. You can only look at facts, and if you just want to deny it, then
There's no
feel free
exact
to
age in the
deny it.
Bible, but
But you've just come in here with a whole bunch of crap, and I'm not listening to you anymore. Go away.
I was just asking you a question. Okay. Well, I hope she has an amazing day. Jesus is her God. So, can you hear me? I joined her room and I was asking her about the 21. She didn't know what it was, quote unquote. And I explained it, and then she was like, I was being very respectful and calm, and she was like, "Oh, well, okay, first you got to realize that there's Muslims here on big screen, like devout Muslim." I'm like, hold up. He's not a actual Muslim. You know that, right?
Who?
He's an agnostic theist. Devout Muslim, his other account.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he's a theist who's open to the idea of God, but he's never going to become a Muslim. He rejects it because of the horrific stuff and the pedophilia that takes place. Then she was like, "Oh, why are you mentioning pedophilia? Why are you bringing that up?" I'm like, that's only his opinions. These aren't my opinions, but I'm not saying these like they're mine. Those are his opinions. And she was like, "Okay, well, you want to talk about pedophilia? How come Mary? We're going to talk about Mary and Rebecca. Mary had married a 90-year-old man at when she was 12. I'm like, first of all, she wasn't 12. That's completely not true. Her closely not verified, but the most with the most research and historical evidence points to her age being around 16 to 18 years old, and Joseph was nowhere near 90. At his young, he was around 40, and at that would be at the like oldest, and youngest he would be like 29 or 30. So then she was like, Rebecca married a 6-year-old Rebecca married a old man when she was 3. I'm like, okay, where are you getting this from? And then she was like, we're not doing this. You're kicked. Bye. And she kicked me.
You're kind of stupid.
I am?
Yeah.
For what?
If you're going to bring up Mary, and if they're going to bring up Mary, say, so what? She never had sex. That's the point.
Oh, yeah.
Even the Quran says she's a virgin. Why is she bringing that up? The issue with the pedophilia is the sex. They
Exactly.
don't care if a child is married to somebody. If it's no sexual contact, then who cares? That's the problem.
Exactly.
So why didn't you say that?
I blinked right there. That you're completely right. I should have hit her with that, but I don't know. If her room is open again and I can join it, I'm going straight in there and I'm saying that. And it seems like it's open still. Yep, I'm gonna try joining.
Go ahead.
He's
So,
back.
you realize Mary was a virgin even in
Go.
your Quran. And she kicked me. Immediately kicked me. Oh my gosh. Bro, she stopped the second I joined. She let me speak, and then I was like, "You realize Mary was a virgin even in your Quran, her whole entire life." And then she just kicked me. Yep. This video's going on